बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम फ्रेंड्स। मेरा नाम सज्जाद चौधरी है। मैं इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट हूँ और ब्लू स्टार में आपको पता है कि मैं एज अ ट्रेनिंग कोऑर्डिनेटर काम कर रहा हूँ। मेरा यहाँ पे काम है बच्चों को ट्रेनिंग करवाना और ट्रेनिंग से रिलेटेड जो है ना वो तैयारी मैं करवाता हूँ। तो आज 23 दिसंबर 2023 को अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जो चौथी क्लास है हमारी, ये लगातार चौथा दिन है कि मैं ट्रेनिंग करवा रहा हूँ बच्चों को, सिक्योरिटी गार्ड की ट्रेनिंग करवा रहा हूँ। तो आज भी कुछ बच्चे ट्रेनिंग करने के लिए आए हैं। अगर टेस्ट तो 26 को हैं, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जो बच्चे डेली आ सकते हैं मैं उनको फ्री ट्रेनिंग करवा रहा हूँ। इसमें सिर्फ एक चीज़ मैं ऐड ऑन करना चाहूँगा इससे पहले कि बच्चों का मैं इंट्रोडक्शन करवाऊँ, कि जो भी ट्रेनिंग के रिलेटेड इश्यूज हैं, जो ट्रेनिंग के रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं, जो मालूमात हैं वो आप मुझसे लें। बाकी जो ब्लू स्टार की इंतज़ामिया हैं, जैसे वकास साहब हैं जो यहाँ के सीईओ हैं, जो स्टाफ है, बाकी किसी किस्म की भी मालूमात जो है ना वो आप उन्हीं से लें। मेरा यहाँ पे कंसर्न ओनली सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग तक महदूद है। ठीक है जी। बाकी मैं इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट हूँ, मेरा दूसरा सेटअप है, तो बच्चों को ट्रेनिंग में कराता हूँ। तो बाकी किसी भी कॉल, मालूमात, जॉब, वीज़ा, कुछ भी पेमेंट इशू, तो वो आप जो है ना वो स्टाफ से या सर वकास से कांटेक्ट करेंगे। तो अभी मैं बच्चों का तारुफ करवा देता हूँ आपको। जी बेटा, आप बताएं जरा, अपना इंट्रोडक्शन कराएं।
Yes, my name is Smiley and I'm from Karachi. Basically, I'm from Azad Kashmir and now I'm here to get training from Sir Siyad.
My name is Mohammad Asman. I came from KPK Alipur. I want to get security guard training from Sir Siyad.
My name is Mubashir. I came from Ahmedabad and I want to get for security guard from Sir Sajad.
My name is Anayat Rahman. I came to Arvind Chowk Rawalpindi. I got training of security guard for Sir Sajad.
ठीक, ओके। अभी क्विकली जो है ना हम स्टार्ट करते हैं, सेशन अपना स्टार्ट करते हैं, वो मैं आपको बता दूं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देयर इज इंट्रोडक्शन। नो वी विल ओनली टॉक इन इंग्लिश एंड यू हैव आल्सो टॉक इन इंग्लिश। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द इंट्रोडक्शन you have to, if interviewing officer says please introduce yourself, what's your introduction, give me your introduction, then what you will say, you will tell him the 6 information, minimum 6 information. For example, this guy is working in call center and his English is very good, then he can introduce himself in maybe 8 to 10 lines, but minimum you have to introduce yourself in minimum 6 lines. Okay, so how you will give the introduction? You will give introduction like this: my name is Sajad, my father name is Mohammad Ilyas, I born in Rawalpindi in 1988. We are 7 family members including mom and dad, 2 brothers, 2 sisters and me. My education is matric, my education is FA, my education is BA. Now I applied for security guard job. It's actually a short introduction. Okay, for example, if someone have very good English, then he can make very good introduction up to 8 to 10 lines. Maybe he can include his experience, his previous job experience, anything else he can include. Okay, so minimum 6 sentences you will say, and you will not hang, you will not stop while giving the introduction. You should have the fluent in English. Okay, because the interviewing officer in this way judge that your English is good. Now the rest of the miscellaneous question. Before to start the miscellaneous question, first of all he will read out some definitions. Definition of security guard. Please open your mobile. Definition of security guard: what is security guard, what is role and task of security guard, what is duties on security guards, what is difference between security and safety. Now he will cover all the questions. Please stand up and first of all read the heading, then read the definition.
Heading is security guard and the first definition is...
1 minute. What is security guard? What is security guard? The heading: security guard. What is security guard? Now he will define the security guard. Please define.
Actually, the definition of security guard is a security guard is an person employed by a government or government or private party to protect the employing parties, assist from a various of hurts and enforcing preventing measures. And the second question is that what is the role of security guard?
Okay, hold. What is now? He explained the definition. You have to memorize this definition. Okay, memorize mean ratta. Understand? And the second one, what is definition?
What is the role of
Role of security guard. What is the role? What is the main objective of security guard? When he is deployed on duty, what is his role? So please read out.
secure premises and personnel by patrolling property, monitoring, surveilling and equipment and access points, investigate security branches in incident and other alarming behaviors, control traffic by directing drivers, completes report by recording observation information, occurrence and surveillance activities.
Okay, now go to the third topic. What is the heading?
What did the security guard do?
What now? You have to listen the role. Now, what is main duties of security guard? What security guard do? Please read out.
Security guard protocol and inspects private and public buildings to prevent thief, fire, act of terrorism and other illegal act depending on the security guard, security need and security guard may work inside or outside. In some cases they will monitoring security guard screening, watching the superior's activity.
Okay, now go to the next page.
What are the qualities of security?
What are the qualities? First you listen the role, duties, now qualities. What qualities in security guard? Okay.
The first one is that physical fitness and strength. Second one is that alertness and mind on the job. Third one is that communication skills. Fourth one is that honest and integrity. The fifth one is that judgment, and sixth one is that learning and teamwork, and seventh one is that attitude and motivations, and the last is that training.
Okay, now go to the next definition.
How do I write a CV for a security guard?
For example, if you have to make your CV, because while you come for the interview, you have to make your CV and you have to mention your experience. So how you make your CV as a security guard? What information you have to mention in the CVs? Please read out.
Your work experience is the most important section to include in your CV. For such position includes 4 to 5 bullets point with outline your key duties as well as any notable achievements. This will show recreates the sorts of business or events you have been helped to keep secure in the.
Okay, what is the next definition?
What is the security and the safety?
Now, some people think that security and safety are the same, but they are the different words. They have different criteria, they have different roles. Please, what is the difference? Read out.
Security reference to the protect of an agency staff or from deliberate thieves or act of violence. Protection reference to the risk of violence against civilian non-combatant populations that are not an agency staff. Safe reference to accident hazard such as road accident, fire, disease and natural disasters.
Okay, go to the next page. Last page.
What's the basic of security?
What is the basic of security? Please explain.
Three basic security concepts three basic security concept importance to information on the internet are confidently, integrity and availability. And concepts relatable to the people who use that information or authorization or known reputations.
Okay, thank you. Please sit down. Now, actually, these are the 7 questions which are very important for the security guard interviews, because he can ask what is security guard, what is his role and task, what is his duties, what is the main qualities of security guards, what is difference between security and safety. These all questions cover those questions. Okay, so you have to memorize them, these questions by heart. You have to memorize by heart. Now we come to the second question. First, you have covered all the introduction, but he can ask some more relevant question towards your personality. He can ask what's your hobbies. Then you will say my hobby is gardening, my hobby is ticket collecting, my hobby is music collection. Hobbies and sports are different. He can ask what is your favorite sport. Then you will tell cricket, hockey, what you say. But while you are talking about your sports, then you have to know the name of the captain of the Pakistani team, and you have to know the information about the last recent big tournament which was played for that game. Okay. Now he can ask where from you come. Then you, for example, this guy came from Haripur. Then he can ask how much that is far away from here. Then he will say I came from Haripur, that is 100 kilometer far away from here. Okay. Then he can ask what is the main famous 5 things in your cities. Then you can say there is a big hospital, there is a big ground, there is a big cricket stadium, there is a famous degree college, and there is a very famous bazaar in Haripur. You know, in the local cities, these are the things that are famous. You can say that is a very famous mosque, very old and famous mosque in Haripur, that our green area is very famous, this and that. All the boys, they came from anywhere else, they have to memorize 5 things that is very much famous in his districts. Okay. Now this will cover your introduction and your maybe some personal questions. Now come to the second main question, what is your experience? For example, if you have an experience as a security guard, then you will tell him that I work in security guard so and so company for last 6 months. If you have any other experience in other area, then you will explain your experience. Okay. The second most important question is the experience after the introduction. The third most important question is that what is the main duties of the security guards. While you will cover these 7 questions, you know the exactly duties of the security guard, but in plain words, you can say to protect the building, to protect the human body, to protect the infrastructure, to protect anything where the security guard is deployed. Okay. Now he can he can ask different situational questions. For example, there is a fire, then you will what you will do. So first of all, in any situation, you will say, being a security guard, first of all, the main responsibility is that I have to protect. I will do this. You will not say if there is a fire, I will call fire brigade. First of all, you will say, I will use the fire appliances. I will use the fire appliances and try to overcome the fire. But if fire is big, fire is large, then you will call to the relevant rescue services and call to the supervisor. If he says, for example, if one of your companion security guard is injured, then what you will do? You will say, first of all, I will give him the first aid. I will give him the first aid. If his condition is critical, then I will call the rescue services and call to my supervisor. For example, he will say if the fire is on the 3rd floor and you are on the 1st floor, basement, or on the ground floor, the fire is on 3rd floor, what you will do? If he will say that the fire is on the 50th floor, then what will you do? There is 2 separate questions. First of all, during the fire, you will not use the lift. If fire is on the 3rd floor, that immediately you will go rush towards the fire and use the fire appliances. If fire is on the 50th floor, it's impossible for you to go there. Then you immediately call to the rescue services. Okay? These all are the situational questions. If someone gives you any situation, then you will say, first of all, I will do this being security guard. Okay? If you will say, I will immediately call the fire services, he will say, then what is the role of security guard? Why you are deployed there? Understand? Understand my opinion? Okay. Now, if he says that if the crowd is violence, if the crowd is mob is violence, then what you will do? So, you will say, first of all, I will cool down the crowd. I will cool down the crowd at myself. If crowd is violent, if crowd is big, then I immediately call to the relevant services. Okay? These are the situational questions can be asked. Now, the next question he can ask, why you want to go Dubai, why you want to join security guard job. Then you will say, I want to go Dubai for my bright future, to support myself, to support my family. It's a very short question. At the end, he can ask, what is the salary package? You know, when I did training to anybody, the main question is the salary package. Okay, we mentioned the salary on the our ad also, but the main question in the interview, what is the salary package? Then you will say the basic salary is 1600, the basic salary is 1800, the basic salary is 2970 for the 12 hours. Okay, done. Now I have covered all the questions, but there is some more questions can be asked. What is the patrol? What is the patrolling? Then you will say, to secure, to cordon off the areas through walk or on the vehicle. Where a security guard is deployed, he has to cover, he has to secure, he has to check all the area physically, that is patrolling. Understand? Patrol and patrolling, to check the area physically, to go take a one round, that is patrolling. It's not a patrol that you okay. So I have covered all the relevant questions. If you have any question, you can ask, please. Understand? All understand? Okay. Thank you very much for your time. جو لوگ بھی اب تیاری آ رہے ہیں 26 کو, تو اب چونکہ یہ لاسٹ کلاس ہوگی, 25 کو میں بھی ہالیڈے ہوگا, اور 26 کو پھر آگے جو ہے نا وہ انشاءاللہ 9 سے 10 سارے لوگ آ جائیں گے. اس میں ایک میں ریفریشر کلاس لوں گا, تو باقی جو ہے نا سارے لوگ تیاری کر کے آئیں. نمبر 1 8 فوٹوگرافس لے کے آئیں, اپنی سی وی لے کے آئیں, اوریجنل CNIC اوریجنل پاسپورٹ لے کے آئیں, ٹھیک ہے جی, اور جو ایجوکیشنل ڈاکومنٹس ہیں یہ سارے ساتھ لے کے آئیں گے. اس میں نا ایک چیز لاسٹ میں آپ سب کو بھی بتانا چاہ رہا ہوں, اور باقی فرینڈس کو بھی بتا دیتا ہوں کہ دیکھیں پروسیجر دبئی کا ہو گیا چینج, دبئی کا پروسیجر ہو گیا چینج. اب کیا ہے کہ اب آپ کو جو اپنی ایجوکیشنل ڈاکومنٹس ہیں وہ سب سے پہلے IBC جو میٹرک لیول کے ہیں IBC, اور جو گریجویٹ لیول کے ڈاکومنٹ ہیں وہ HEC سے اٹیسٹ کروانے ہوتے ہیں. دوسرا آپ کو موفا سے اٹیسٹ کروانے ہوں گے, منسٹری آف فارن افیئر, اور تیسرا آپ کو UAE ایمبیسی سے اٹیسٹ کروانے ہوں گے. ٹھیک ہے, یہاں پہ یہ 3 سٹیپ ہیں پاکستان میں جو آپ کو اٹیسٹ کروانے ہوں گے, اور اٹ ول ٹیک سم ڈیز. TCS اس کے لیے 1 month لے رہا ہے, اور کافی چارجز بھی لے رہا ہے وہ, ٹھیک ہے. تو یہ آپ کے پرسنل ڈاکومنٹ ہیں, یہ آپ کو خود کروانے ہوں گے, ٹھیک ہے. جو بچہ انٹرویو میں کلیئر ہو جائے گا یہ کروائے گا, اوکے. اس کے بعد یہی ڈاکومنٹس آپ کے جائیں گے UAE, وہاں پہ جو UAE کی ایمبیسی ہے, جو کونسلیٹ ہے ان کا UAE میں دبئی میں, تو وہاں سے بھی وہ ٹیسٹ ہوگا, اور اس کی کچھ فیس ہوگی, آئی تھنک 400 ریال ہے, تو وہ بھی کینڈیڈیٹ کو خود پے کرنی ہوگی. تو یہ سارے سٹیپس ہیں انٹرویوز کے بعد. اس لیے میں نے بتا دیے کہ پہلے یہ رولز نہیں تھے. اب دبئی نے جو یہ کہہ رہے ہیں جی دبئی نے جاب بند کی, یہ کیا وہ کیا, ایکچولی انہوں نے کچھ سرٹن رولز چینج کیے ہیں, تو یہ نئے رولز آئے ہیں. پہلے جو لڑکے ہمارے سیکورٹی گارڈ کلے یارڈ کمپنی میں گئے ہیں اس کے لیے ایسی کوئی ریکوائرمنٹ نہیں تھی, بٹ اب جو لوگ جائیں گے تو وہ پلیز اس ریکوائرمنٹ کو فالو کر کے آئیں. باقی ٹھیک ہے بھائی, بہت شکریہ, تھینک یو ویری مچ فار یور ٹائم, تھینک یو, اللہ حافظ.